the old adage, get woke, go broke, remains undefeated, as Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has been hurting. It has been suffering. It just recently launched, recently released, and it's doing bad. Let's go ahead and dive into this video. So in some recent videos, this is my third video in a row talking about this game. This is such a gigantic trash fire that there is so much to just laugh at and talk about with this. Now, if you remember, Crystal Dynamics made an Avengers game, and it flopped so embarrassingly bad. It was a nightmare. Well, now Suicide Squad here is doing worse. I didn't think you could get that much worse, but alas, here we are. So here we have Yellow Flash, who tweeted this hilarious video. If you're not following Yellow Flash on social media and on YouTube, do that. He is great. Love his videos. So anyway, let's go ahead. And well, first we see this PC Games article. The first thing, Suicide Squad's day one Steam peak, less than half of Marvel's Avengers. The Marvel's Avengers game, that giant trash fire, that huge flop. Less than half. Oh no. Oh, hold on, the audio isn't working. Okay, now we got it because the music makes it funnier. All right. Okay. So 6,000. So this is current. So there's 6,273 players right now on this game. There's 215 playing Marvel's Avengers. This is funny. This just came out, bro. It just came out. And that's the numbers it's doing on Steam. All-time peak. Here's our 24-hour peak was at 12,667. The all-time peak of a Marvel's Avengers was 31,165.
Serious?
You just love to meme on them. You love to meme on them. Dude, what was Pal World's concurrent? Let's see. Pal World peak. They broke records. Concurrent Steam players. So they peaked at 2 million. 2.1 million. And right now, for reference, there are 607,000 people playing right now. Okay? Let's put that into perspective. Pal World, an indie game that had such a tiny team, and they said it only cost like $10,000 to make, and it's, let's be real, you know, a big copycat of Pokemon, which I made videos about that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine if they want to copy Pokemon. Pokemon copied off of Dragon Quest, for example. But still, it definitely was a cheap game. And to be hitting those incredible numbers, and then 6,000. Okay, current Pal World, 600,000. Compared to the 6,000 on this game that just came out. Ouch. Embarrassing. Now, obviously, Pal World is a major success, but I'm just wanting to say, we're back. Gamers, we're back. I'm thinking we might be back. And when I say that, what I mean, and this is something I've been talking about for years now, is the direction. I mean, honestly, don't even get me started on Tomb Raider, the remasters, right? We are back because we got those old school Tomb Raider remasters coming out Great reception for those, great pre-order numbers right now. Gaming is starting to, the tide is turning back to actual gaming. Instead of these overly expensive, insanely high budget cinematic interactive movie bullcrap that has all this woke ideology inserted into it. That's been the wave for people for a while, and I've been over it. I'm ready for video games to just be video games again, to be fun, and to be video games and not holding everybody's hand all the time and making these bogus press X to win cinematic experience games. I want games to be games first and foremost. So I'm thinking we're starting to be back when all this stuff is not doing well, and actual video games like Pal World, which is a game above all else. You got the classic Tomb Raider remasters, which was made by a small team at Aspyr. Remastered by a small team at Aspyr, which had, I don't know the budget, but it had to be a very tiny, minuscule fraction of the budget of what the mainline rebooted Tomb Raider games had at over $100 million each, which just put almost all their focus on an over dramatic story. So this is refreshing. Now let's look at, talking about the get woke, go broke stuff. Sweet Baby Inc., who apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, consulted on the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game. Let's see what they're about. So their website says, founded in 2018, Sweet Baby Inc. is a narrative development and consultation studio based in Montreal. There are so many red flags in this one paragraph, which I will get to that in a minute. Working around the globe. Our mission is to tell better, more empathetic stories while diversifying and enriching the video games industry. We aim to make games more engaging, more fun, more meaningful, and more inclusive for everyone. There's so many red flag buzzwords in this that I feel like I need to go throw up after this. After I film this video. But no, like, really, dude, as if the gaming industry doesn't already throw away enough money and lose enough money as it is. Hey, let's lose more by hiring a consulting agency that will give us bad advice and make our game even more of a flop. Brilliant. Let's ship it. So, buzzwords here. First of all, they're based in Montreal, so there's already a red flag. Empathetic, another red flag. Because here's the thing, is while the actual characteristic and trait of empathy is a wonderful thing, let's be real. People who profess and lead with that, people who are constantly talking about, oh, I'm an empath, oh, I'm empathetic, they're probably not. Usually people who lead with empathy, what, you should be empathetic, I'm so empathetic, that's my biggest thing. Usually these kind of people, when I see them profess much about how empathetic they are, I'm thinking they're a manipulator. Just replace the word empathetic with emotional manipulation, and there you have it. A lot of these people, what they do is they just play professional victim, okay? So maybe they can sense the fact of people's emotions, but not so much in a way to benefit that person or to help that person or to be there for that person. No, they can sense these things so that they can use that and manipulate that for their own personal gain, right? So that's how you see a lot of these kinds of people who profess this kind of thing. Look at all the cry bullies online, right? They try to make you think that they're just empathetic and they just care about people, but no, they're professional victims and they are cry bullies. They want to play victim and they want to do that to get their way and to have their narrative be the only approved narrative. I mean, on social media, it's insane. You know, you can't even say slang words that you used to say back in the 90s, nobody gave a crap saying retard. Who cares? Who cares? You know, also the bundle of sticks word, which YouTube would have a conniption fit. However you say that, whatever. YouTube would riot. I would risk monetization issues and having my channel deleted if I said the bundle of sticks word here. I say it on Twitter, but I get limited visibility a lot of times when I do that. Things like that. People just had a gigantic meltdown in the Tomb Raider community a couple days ago because I made a reaction image with Lara Croft. She was waving, and I said, "Bye, bundle of sticks." I said the word, though. I thought it was hilarious, but oh no, you're the worst person in the world. Oh my gosh, I hope you burn in hell. Yeah, blah, 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 all this stuff. They lost their minds. Professional victims, right? Professional victims, cry bullies. These are grown men, dude. These are grown men. Do I really have the power to make grown men lose their minds like that over a freaking word? Over a slang word? Apparently I do. That's current day society. All the soy boys out there who should be eating more red meat and steak and drinking less tap water with birth control, artificial estrogen in it, and soy and all the plant-based vegan bull crap. All that. Don't even get me started. All right, so there's that. Diversifying. Another red flag. More inclusive. Another red flag. Here's the thing. I miss when gaming was like, hey, I miss when it wasn't so inclusive. Oh, everybody's a gamer. No, you're not. And I was just having a conversation with someone about this the other day, where I was like, you know, if I'm being honest, I don't think most gamers today are actual gamers. Most mainstream gamers, in my book, and my book is taking pages from, 90s, 2000s, even 2010s, earlier 2010s. To be a gamer, you liked playing video games that offered gaming experiences, challenges to overcome, even if it was single player, multiplayer, whatever it is. But mainstream gamers now are playing all of these stupid AAA Spider-Man 2s that is just focused on a story filled with QTEs. Filled with all these prompts all over the screen, filled with characters that tell you what to do if you get lost for anything more than 2 seconds. Games that have all these story mode, easy mode, all this stuff. People don't want to play games anymore. They just want to watch pretty pictures. And I'm just like, bro, I can think of a million things I would rather do. If I'm not offered any sort of challenge to overcome, then what am I doing? Just sitting there like a vegetable pushing X? I don't think so. Okay? Maybe when I'm 97 years old and in an old folks home, maybe then I'll play games like Spider-Man 2. But right now I just don't have any intention. I need something a little more mentally stimulating than that. So anyway, we're going to get some hate for that. But anyway, there you have it. That's my opinions. I can go on these tangents for days. There you have it. It's always funny to see the mighty fall in this kind of situation, where it's like, okay, you want to take characters that we love and make them ugly, and then you want to take other characters we love and give them humiliating sequences, disrespectful, humiliating sequences in the game. Okay. All right, you want to change all the outfits to be boring and ugly? Okay. We're not going to play your game then. So instead of pandering to all of these woke tards, the money talks, right? And the woke tards can talk about how much they want this and that. And we need all of these inclusive experiences. We need this, blah, 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 blah. Well, okay, well, they clearly don't have money because they ain't supporting these things, right? Wow, surprise, surprise. The people who parade, be gay, do crimes. Wow, they don't have money? No way. All right, so maybe those aren't the people to be pandering to. That's especially odd if you really want to go there. The people who talk about being so morally superior and try to virtue signal, they'll be mad at me for saying retard, but they're all about that be gay, do crimes bullcrap. Okay, this is what happens when we let society make up moral values. This is what happens when we let society dictate what morality is. You know, the only thing I even care about that talks about morality is right here in the Bible. So if it doesn't come from that, I don't want to freaking hear it. So anyway, there you have it for today's video. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you want me to read the Bible to you, you can hear me on my Bible channel at Bible Time with Melanie Mack. Thank you all so much again. I'll catch you next time. And in the meantime, go boom. Miles Morales is Miles Morales.